What's good on YouTube? This is Crazy Sarah 71 here bringing another video. Today I'm bringing a video on Super Sentai actually. This time I'm talking about some trademarks for the next series of Super Sentai. The current series is obviously Uchu Sentai Q Ranger, but the next series is one that's kind of an interesting situation, mainly because there are two names right now. Apparently there was trademarks posted, and people have been talking about this for about a week or so, that they were this is the week that they were planning on releasing the trademarks for the next season, which will be the 42nd season of Super Sentai. But we got two trademarks, and apparently both of them are real. That's what's been said, and it makes people very curious if that means if we're getting two series occurring at the same time, if they're gonna switch on and off, or if it's going to be a situation where they're going to fight each other. Now, I'll get into the specifics now. The names are Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger and Kaisatsu Sentai Para Ranger. Now, I want to get into the information that I have so far. Lupin Ranger is based on thieves and criminals. That's what they've been saying. And Kaito roughly translate to gentleman thief. So that's interesting. Gentleman thief squadron, thieves and criminals. So basically it sounds like thieves or robbers or whatever. And then the other one, Pato Ranger, will almost definitely be another police themed series, which is similar to Deca Ranger. You might remember that series, which in America was Power Rangers SBD. So that, because you have to remember that in Japan, Deca Ranger is like one of the, if not the most popular Super Sentai season, probably overall. And again, everyone has their own favorite, but that's the one that tends to get the most attention. And I mean, we just had an episode that was a special fairly recently for it, and then we also had a Sheriff Gavin versus Deca Ranger special, and we had a bunch of stuff happen. Let's just say that much for Deca Ranger. So this is obviously unusual, and people are also thinking that it will be similar to Akiba Ranger, but the other thought is that since it's thieves and police, maybe it's cops and robbers, and that's the idea that they're getting at, and maybe there'll be like a team of good guys and a team of bad guys, or it will be that like this is them planning ahead for 2018-19 and then 2019-20. That's the other thought that people have been saying. There's a lot of different theories here. As far as what I'm expecting, it could be that this, I mean, again, it's said that it's not fake, and that's why people are kind of like a little bit confused about what exactly this means. I don't think that it's not fake. I think it's real. As far as what I'm expecting, I would say it probably is going to be two different teams, possibly working together. It's hard to say. I mean, it's so hard to say right now. Again, with trademarks, it's, usually it's easier to figure things out, but since it's two trademarks, that's really hard because this never has happened before, so we really don't know what to expect. The only thought right now is that it's possibly going to be like Akiba Ranger, which was, the unofficial Sentai season that had 2 seasons to it. Again, still unclear, but I would be cool with a cops and robbers situation going on, and I like the names. They sound really cool. I definitely want to know your guys' opinions. Are you interested in this? What do you think of them? Are you looking forward to seeing the designs? I personally am. How many members of the team do you expect there to be? People have also been talking about how it sort of sounds like we might have more members on the team possibly than Q Ranger had, which Q Rangers had 13 members. So the fact that we could potentially have, like, who knows? I mean, if we have two teams, like, just to start off, we'll already have 10 members to begin. And then if I add specials to both of them, at minimum, that means we're getting 12. So, yeah, that's a lot. Again, I don't know anything for a fact. This could be all a mistake. This could be one season and then another season, or something entirely different. It's all speculation right now, but people are talking about it a lot because people don't know what to say to it. I'm really excited just because it sounds really interesting, and it's going to be cool to see what we find out. If it turns out to be fake, I'll definitely address it with you guys. But just in general, this sounds really cool, and I can't wait to see more. As far as when I expect to actually see like images, probably December, sadly. That's typically when they tend to show the first images, like December, maybe late November is when they tend to show the first images of the upcoming season. So don't expect to see anything until then, but I did want to address it with you guys because I'm sure that some of you were wondering what it was that they were going to be doing. And yeah, cops and robbers, that actually is cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I've always wanted like a Wild West season, or another thing that people were rumoring was like a fairy tale season, where it would be like, you know, Cinderella and different things like that that are based on classic fairy tales. Although I believe that they said Cinderella in a rumor, like, you know, just classic fairy tale characters and creatures, and having vehicles based off of the fairy tales, like that'd be cool. But cops and robbers, I'm pretty happy with that. If it's going to be a combination, that'll be interesting. If it's not, it will also be interesting. I love to hear your opinions though. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy Sarah 1, and goodbye, guys.